You go out, anything you do is photographed with these kids. I don't know how you don't lose your cool during that.
From heated debates on national television to intense confrontations with paparazzi, let's take a look at all the times Ben Affleck has lost his cool. Ben Affleck is known for his incredible talent as an actor and director, but he's also made headlines for his fiery temper and anger problems. Let's start with his passionate defense of Islam on Real Time with Bill Maher in 2014. In a heated debate with Bill Maher and Sam Harris, Ben Affleck argued against their views on Islam, calling their generalizations about Muslims gross and racist. His strong words and intense emotions highlighted his commitment to fighting stereotypes, but the confrontation quickly turned into one of the most talked about moments on the show. Affleck's frustration was evident as he repeatedly interrupted and challenged Maher and Harris, making it clear that he would not tolerate what he perceived as bigotry. This moment showed Affleck's willingness to stand up for what he believes in, even in the face of intense public scrutiny. Next, in 2021, Ben found himself in hot water again during an appearance on The Howard Stern Show. Affleck's comments about feeling trapped in his marriage to Jennifer Garner sparked a media frenzy. He later had to clarify his remarks on Jimmy Kimmel Live, where he expressed regret over how his words were taken out of context, but the initial backlash was intense. On Stern's show, Affleck candidly discussed his struggles with alcoholism.
It's hard because you've taught yourself this is the only way to ease my pain. I'm in pain, this is the only way to make it better. I'm a grateful alcoholic, and the obsession left me a long time ago, and I would get so angry.
And how his marriage contributed to his feelings of entrapment. The backlash was swift, with many criticizing him for seemingly blaming his ex-wife for his personal issues. Affleck's attempt to clarify his statements on Kimmel's show revealed the difficulty celebrities face in balancing honesty with public perception. In the same year, Ben opened up about his personal struggles in an emotional interview on Good Morning America, discussing his battles with addiction and the impact of his divorce.
I started to drink more and more and more, and it was really hard for me to accept that meant I was an alcoholic. I was like, I can just go back. I was fine before. I just need to take a break.
What was the hardest thing for you to be honest with yourself about?
That I was going to get divorced. That I never thought I was going to get divorced. I didn't want to get divorced. I didn't want to be a divorced person. I really didn't want to be a split family.
Affleck's raw honesty drew sympathy, but also stirred controversy. As media outlets pounced on his every word, he spoke candidly about the toll his addiction had taken on his life and how he was working towards recovery. The interview was both a moment of vulnerability and a public spectacle, showing the dual nature of celebrity confessions. Then, in 2022, during a brief reunion with Jennifer Lopez, Ben's temper flared when paparazzi swarmed the couple. Frustrated by being so abrasive, Ben was caught on camera expressing his irritation, a reminder of the constant scrutiny celebrities face. The incident occurred when Affleck and Lopez were trying to enjoy a private moment, but the relentless paparazzi disrupted their peace. Affleck's visible anger highlighted the intense pressure and lack of privacy that come with fame. A year earlier, in 2019, Ben had a tense moment on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. Clearly annoyed by Fallon's jokes about his career, the atmosphere grew awkward as Affleck's irritation became easily visible. Fallon made several lighthearted comments about Affleck's past roles and projects.
Because Derek Jeter ended his career in Fenway Park over the weekend in Boston, and I know you're from Boston. You're a big Red Sox
Boston
fan.
Guy.
But Ben wasn't happy about it. The segment became very uncomfortable to watch. On Live with Kelly and Ryan in 2020, Affleck showed his impatience once more. When repeatedly asked about his relationship with Lopez, Ben's responses and visible annoyance made for an uncomfortable segment, further showcasing his difficulty with intrusive questions. The host kept pushing for details about his rekindled romance, but Affleck's answers reflected his desire to keep certain aspects of his life private. Even during a seemingly casual Instagram Live session in 2023, Affleck's frustration was evident. He abruptly ended the session after fans bombarded him with invasive questions about his personal life. What started as a fun interaction with fans quickly turned sour, highlighting the fine line celebrities walk between accessibility and privacy. Now let's delve into more recent incidents. In 2023, at the premiere of Air, Affleck lost his composure on the red carpet when reporters focused more on his personal life than the film. His visible frustration was a big contrast to the glitz and glamour of Hollywood events. Reporters repeatedly asked about his relationship with Lopez instead of the movie, leading Affleck to cut the interview short and walk away. Then in 2017, Ben took to Twitter to defend his brother, Casey Affleck, amidst harassment allegations. His passionate defense led to widespread criticism, as many felt his loyalty to family overshadowed the seriousness of the allegations. Ben's tweets were seen as dismissive of the victim's experiences, sparking a backlash that called into question his stance on such issues. Another public outburst occurred in 2021 at LAX airport. Affleck yelled at a fan who got too close to his children, demanding respect for their privacy. This incident highlighted the protective side of Ben, but also his quick temper when it comes to his family. The fan's attempt to take a photo of Affleck with his kids led to a loud confrontation, showing the challenges of navigating public spaces as a celebrity parent. During the Hollywood Reporters Actor Roundtable in 2016, Affleck engaged in a heated debate defending superhero films against industry snobbery. His passionate views sparked a big discussion, but also showcased his sensitivity to criticism. Affleck argued that superhero films deserved respect for their cultural impact, but his defense was met with mixed reactions from his peers. In a 2012 interview with GQ, Affleck became visibly angry discussing criticisms of his directing style. The tense moment during the interview added another instance of Ben's difficulty handling public scrutiny. Affleck's frustration peaked when the interviewer brought up negative reviews of his earlier work, leading to a defensive and heated exchange. Next is his infamous Boston Dunkin' Donuts incident in 2020, which was one of his most iconic moments. Snapping at a photographer while picking up his order, Affleck's frustration with constant media attention was on full display. The photographer's persistent snapping of photos while Affleck tried to enjoy a simple moment of normalcy led to a sharp issue when he dropped everything. In 2018, while signing autographs, Ben had a heated exchange with a fan about his smoking habits. This argument adding to the list of Affleck's confrontations with fans. The fan's comment about the health risks of smoking triggered Affleck's defensive reaction, turning what should have been a pleasant interaction into a public spectacle. Let's not forget the Lakers game in 2022. Ben lost his cool when paparazzi invaded his personal space while he was with Lopez. His outburst was caught on camera, showing yet another instance of his struggles with invasive media. The paparazzi's relentless pursuit for photos disrupted Affleck's attempt to enjoy the game, resulting in a heated verbal exchange. Next, during the Justice League press tour in 2017, Affleck frequently appeared frustrated and disillusioned. The film's troubled production seemed to take a toll on him, leading to several tense interviews. Affleck's visible discontent during press events reflected his dissatisfaction with the final product and the behind-the-scenes challenges. At the Gone Girl press in 2014, Affleck snapped at a reporter questioning his gambling habits. The awkward exchange was widely reported, highlighting his sensitivity to personal questions. The reporter's probing about Affleck's past gambling issues led to a really uncomfortable response, adding to the list of public confrontations. Affleck's annoyance with paparazzi was also evident during his smoking breaks on film sets in 2019. Multiple times, he was caught sneaking cigarette breaks and looked visibly annoyed by the paparazzi's presence. The constant surveillance, even during his personal moments, really highlight the invasive nature of celebrity life. In 2020, a confrontation with a fan criticizing his support for Boston sports teams resulted in a public scene. Affleck's passionate defense of his fandom showed his intense loyalty, but also his short fuse. The fan's horrible comments about Boston sports teams led to a heated verbal exchange, drawing attention from everyone. Lastly, in 2018, on The View, Ben became defensive when questioned about his comments on marriage. The heated discussion on live TV added another moment of Affleck's temper flaring up under public scrutiny. The host's persistent questioning about his views on marriage and divorce led to a tense and uncomfortable segment. So, from heated debates on national television to intense confrontations with paparazzi, safe to say Ben has some anger issues to deal with amongst all his other problems.